Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Um, I'm back. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. I know I'm live a little early, but guys, y'all won't gonna get no live unless I did sit down and did it now because I'm tired. I've been in the hot weather and trying to get this. I'm trying to finish this story today because I got a lot to talk about in the next few days. I got a lot to talk about, a story or two that's coming out in the next few days. So I want to get into that. Good morning, good afternoon, Christine. Good afternoon, Christine. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come in. And if you want to share me out, share me out. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with sharing nobody out and showing some love. Because I one thing about me, guys, if y'all don't know, there is people that I enjoy, that I actually share out. You know, I not only do I share out my news and views. Not only do I share out my news and views members, I also share out other people as well. But I do share out my news and views. I do make sure I uh, give them some, give them some exposure. That's what that share button is for. But hey, if you don't, then I appreciate your support as well. So, guys, what we was talking about, Lori Vallow. No, this is not a sundress, honey. This is like a little two-piece. See, I got the pants to go with it too. See, it's the pants. It's a pants set. It's a little pants set that I have on. It's a little pants set that I have on. This is what I wore my first day of work. And I enjoyed it. I am set up to work from home now. So yeah, I'll be at home. Yeah. So yeah, I am excited about my new journey. Thank you all to the ones that has gave me congratulatories. I thank you guys so much for giving me that. If I look a little sweaty and a little oily, honey, Jamel had a baseball game at 7 o'clock, honey, and it's hot in Mississippi, and I got makeup on. So, hey Patricia, how are you? Thank you for coming. But I do want to finish the Lori Vallow story. I do want to finish the Lori Vallow story. That's what I want to continue to talk about on today. What we left off on yesterday was, yesterday we talked about how Lori's husband had passed away. Her third husband. And how, we watched the video of, hey, kicking it with Lynn. How you, Lynn? Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Thank y'all so much for coming. I'm thinking about going live a little bit earlier, just to give people more of a chance to come in and watch, and because I do late night live, y'all. But I do want to tell you guys this. Make sure you guys tune in maybe Thursday or Friday. I do have some updates. And tomorrow, guys, we're going to talk about what Chrissy Teigen put out today. And we're going to talk about that crazy tomorrow. Thank you, Patricia. We're going to talk about that crazy person that tried to take over a flight. I don't know why they did that, Lord. I don't understand why they did that. But we're going to discuss it tomorrow. Hopefully, Jamel has another 7 o'clock game, so y'all might get me around this time again. But since I work from home, I can prepare while I'm at home. I get a 30-minute lunch, so I'm going to have to be preparing while I'm at my little lunch. So just allow me a moment here while I pull some stuff up, because I just decided to just go live. But as I was stating, Lori dated bells. Her husband. Hey, Techno Girl, how are you? Make sure you guys, y'all subscribe to Techno Girl. She's always walking and talking. She always has a conversation. I love it. I love talking. Y'all know that. So, Jamel want to speak to everybody. Wipe your mouth. Go wipe your mouth.
I'm playing baseball. Football.
He still got his baseball outfit on. So y'all, I can't get no copyright.
I'm playing football today.
Okay. Wipe your mouth.
Thank you.
Okay. He just got through eating McDonald's. So anyway, tell everybody, hey, y'all don't get to see Jamel often.
Yeah.
But what you have to say before Mama gets started? Don't waste nothing on Mama.
I want to sleep. Get back.
Okay, well you can go lay down. Okay, well go sit outside on the porch.
No, I want to sleep with you.
Well, Jamel, let me get through with this and then let me get through with this and then you can go. Mama can take you a bath and you can go to bed. Okay?
No, I already read this.
You're not wearing it to bed. Go sit on the porch. Mama,
No.
Go close my door. Move the thing. Y'all just allow me more. Everybody said hey, Jamel. He said hey. Thank you. So anyway, guys, whoo, Lord, children, and he just got back from his game. So anyway, y'all can't hear me? I don't have my phone, so I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. And, you know, but hopefully you guys can hear me. But anyway, let me see. Let me find the information. Like I was saying, we're talking about Lori Daybell and how she basically set her husband up to be killed because she got her brother to come and basically set him up to kill him. Now I can't really verify that, but it sounds like that's what she did. So just allow me a moment. Wow. So as I'm getting everything together, it says here Lori was getting her, even though her kids was gone, was dead. Unfortunately, Lori was, since these kids been gone and since their disappearance, she basically was getting their Social Security benefits for months after they were killed. So, excuse me, y'all. Let me close the door. So, just allow me a moment. I'm going to see the details of the two kids' death. We're gonna, yeah. Now I do have a recording. Like I said, you know, the kids was found on Chad Daybell's property on June 9th. And Lori buys a wedding ring with her dead husband's Amazon account. And I have a recording of when she met with Gilbert police. Where she's talked about her husband stealing her phone, like the lady got a problem. But we're going to talk about the children. Okay, so it says here, it says here, by the time the remains of their 7-year-old JJ was JJ was basically her husband's Charles Vallow's nephew that they'd adopted together, but she still had custody over. Really was her nephew. Well, she still had JJ, and Tylee was her actual biological daughter. They were found buried in a shallow grave on Chad's Daybell's property in June of 2020. So this was last year when these kids' bodies were found. And they had become two of the most famous missing children in America because everybody wanted to know what happened to them, but no one wanted this. So what they said what happened to them was horrendous. It says here, they found them in the back of Chad Daybell's backyard. And JJ grandparents, Kay and Larry Woodcock, they said that they can barely contain their grief as they listened to what happened to the children. Jayla. Okay, y'all. Stop for a minute. Okay, y'all. My baby, she's upset. This is what her hamburger looked like at McDonald's. Y'all see it here. This is sad. This is sad. And here, just if you don't want it, throw it away. I know they gave her a burnt cheeseburger. Y'all see it. Okay, now. I don't know why they gave you the burnt cheeseburger. Yeah, she has to be seen. So, guys, what I'm about to read you guys will be disturbing. I want to give you fair warning. So, they stated that they started by removing the top layer of the earth on a 4-foot by 2-foot porch of grass that was shorter than the rest. Detective Ray Hermislow said in court they began pulling up the sod and topsoil, which revealed 3 large white rocks, flat rocks. Beneath the rocks, they found thin pieces of wood paneling. Below that, a layer of black plastic. Morgan Lowe said one of the crime scene investigators cut a hole in the top of this plastic, and beneath the plastic was some white plastic, like plastic bag, and they cut through that. Y'all, what I'm about to read is going to be hard to hear. So if you're not wanting to listen to this, it's okay if you leave the line, but I'm going to read it. Rob Wood, Madison County City of Rexburg deputy prosecuting attorney, and what did you observe when they did that? That's what he asked. Detective Ray said, I observed what looked like to be a brown human hair. Morgan Lowe said the same color hair as JJ Vallow. Detective Ray said it was what happened to be a small body tightly wrapped in black plastic covered in duct tape, and it was JJ. Morgan Lowe said a second team of investigators were searching a different part of the yard. This is an area of the Daybell family called the Pet Cemetery. Morgan Lowe, they dug up a cat, they dug up a dog, but as they dug further, they found some things that were strange. They found a melted bucket. Detective Ray states under the bucket was a partial human skull, and what turned out to be the remains of Tylee Ryan. Morgan Lowe, because of the conditions of Tylee's remains, it's hard to tell what happened to her. The only thing we can know for sure is that at one point, whoever did this dismembered her body and burned it. Wow. They thought the thought of Tylee ending up that way was almost too much the for Echo to bear. Jonathan Ziegler, a CBS correspondent, how did you hold it together? Echo stated, I didn't hold it together at all. Yeah, I didn't hold it all together at all. I'm still not holding it together. Neither is Echo's daughter's Vaisha, one of Tylee's best friends. Vaisha states, I just always had a hope that they were alive. I never even considered that they weren't because I didn't want to. So the discovery of the children in Chad Daybell's backyard was the result of a complicated 6 months that unraveled a sordid tale of murder, greed, and religious fanaticism. A story that began with their mother, Lori Vallow, who to her friend April Raymond was a woman who once seemed incapable of harming her own children. Hey Global Star, how are you? And so April Raymond states, that she did everything for JJ, said everything for Tylee. They were the center of her world. And so I'm not sure what hijacked that priority. Well, let me just go ahead and show you what hijacked this priority right here. I'm going to pull up this picture. I'm going to pull up a picture. And this is what hijacked, because she wanted this man. This man. Y'all see it? She wanted that man right there. And that would cause her to hijack her priority when it comes to her children. She picked him over. She picked him over her children. And I'm sorry, ain't no man, ain't no mountain, nothing higher enough for me to hurt my children in a way just so I can be with a man. I'm sorry. I'm good. I'll be alone. Anyway, so April Raymond stated that she met Lori in 2015 in Hawaii at the time, and she married Charles Vallow, and they were raising Tylee and JJ, and JJ had autism. And April stated JJ was very difficult to take care of. So she really admired how patient Lori was with him and how much she took care of him. But it was Tylee bond with JJ that Vaisha will always remember. Vaisha said, I love being around JJ and Tylee. Tylee was very overprotective over JJ. She was kind like no other mama to him. And I just kind of loved how she would just play with him and just always have like a really good time with him. And I really love JJ. He's the sweetest soul I ever met. But around 2017, friends say as Laura's relationship with her kids began to shift. About the same time, she started reading books of Chad Daybell. And Chad Daybell, guys, is a former grave digger. Jesus. He was a former grave digger. And he turned novelist and a podcaster from Rexburg, Idaho, whom some say was something of a local cult leader. So he believed in a cult. I figured that. Morgan Lowe said he taped into this prepper element out there, people who want us to prepare for Armageddon. So we know about his wife, and him and his wife Tammy had 5 children. He believed in the past life, and he could talk about angels. He also claimed that he could read the light and dark auras. Morgan Lowe states that Chad had this belief that some people were on this earth weren't really the people they were supposed to be, and they were zombies. Their souls had left them, and evilness took over their body, and the only way to release their spirit to heaven was to kill the bodies. And so Lori, she met Chad Daybell in 2018 and spent time with him away from her family. Um, Vasia said that she was a fan of his writing, and then she actually got to talk with him, and it escalated from there. And then Laura started doing a podcast with Chad Daybell and began telling people she was a supernatural being appointed by God to lead the 144,000. These people crazy. 144,000 chosen into the millennium. So what they saying is only 144,000 people gonna make it. 144,000 people. Lord. And she also believed that she had been appointed another more ominous role. She believed this all from Chad Daybell, child. I can just go ahead and tell you. So April Raymond states that part of her mission on Earth was to eliminate the darkness, the demonic, and the evil. Raymond says that Lori told her one of those evil beings was her own husband, Charles Vallow. That's why she killed the husband, set him up, got her brother to kill him. So April said that the way she had explained it to me about Charles was that Charles was already dead, child, and there was a demon living inside of him. Jesus. So in 2019, guys, Charles Vallow changed the beneficiary of his $1 million life insurance policy from Lori to his sister Kay Woodcock, JJ's biological grandmother. On January the 31st, Charles Vallow is seen on video cam. Police Vallow body cam telling about his wife and her unhinged behavior. So they filed for divorce. We all know that. And we know that her brother, Alex Cox, was the one that killed him. So, and as we know that, he claimed that he had a bat and was attacking him with the bat. He told him to put the bat down and blah, 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 blah. So, let me get further into this story. Just give me a minute. So, so we talk about children and how she did a podcast with Chad Daybell. Well, her brother winds up being dead. This is the crazy part about this. Her brother winds up being dead. And he got married. And then they're dead. And I don't understand. Did someone kill her brother? Did someone? Okay. So they did. I know that they did exhume Daybell's wife's body. They did do that. This is what it says here. Okay, so he was Lori's brother was pronounced dead at his home on December the 12th of 2019. And it says here that it was from natural causes. And the police found Cox lying on the floor of the bathroom, gasping for air, and his vomit came out of his mouth, and he was taken to Banner Gateway Hospital where he was pronounced dead. It says here that says here that the toxicology report said he did not have any illicit drugs in his system and that he died of natural causes. And it says here that the report indicates Cox died from blood clot wedged into the arteries of his lungs. High blood pressure could be the cause of his death. Now that's very strange to me. And it says here his wife, Pastine, said that he called his friend and received a blessing over the phone and confirmed that multiple sources this friend was Tad Daybell, who had married Lori. So my friend texted me saying, "You better get home now." This is what the wife said. And he said she said that Pastine then had the stepson check on Alex, and he found him on the floor and made a call. It says here that somebody used some kind of drug to kill this man. I believe somebody used some kind of drug to kill this man. So it says here, Cox began shortness of breath during December the 6th of 2019. The following day, Cox drove to Mexico to buy prescriptions because they were cheaper. When he arrived home, he reportedly felt winded but refused to get medical treatment. Cox and Pastine had only been married 2 weeks at the time of his death, and they eloped to Las Vegas. Then they moved in together. This is crazy. So it says here, before Cox's death, his name was connected to several criminal investigations across Arizona and Idaho. He shot and killed Lori's fourth husband, Boss. He claimed self-defense, but police were still investigating the death when Cox died. It does show Idaho court documents show phone placed him, when Alex's phone placed him at the location where the remains of JJ and Tylee were found around the time they disappeared. No one has been charged in the kids' death, but Chad and Lori Daybell are charged with felonies related to the concealment, alteration, and destruction of their bodies. Wow. So what's really going on is they have something to do with Alex's death. They have something to do with Charles' death, and Tammy, who is Chad Daybell's wife. They are poisoning them in some kind of way. They are poisoning them, and they are killing them. And so recently, they did find out, they did charge her and Charles with these kids' death. They have some interference with that. But what Lori wants, y'all, is she actually going to a health facility. She is going to be committed to a mental health facility. The judge orders her to go there because they say she is mentally unfit to stand trial. do, in my personal opinion, is she mentally ill? Now she just wants to get over the killing kids, or having people killed, or having the kids killed, something. But she is not innocent at all. It's too much. She is maybe a little bit crazy, but she does deserve some kind of punishment. So it says here that she will be committed to the custody of the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare for care and treatment at an appropriate facility for no more than 90 days. So she got to go to this mental facility for 90 days. It says here her mental condition will be evaluated at the beginning of her treatment and periodically throughout, according to the progress report, will include whether she is fit to proceed. So she's trying to plead insanity that she doesn't. She basically crazy, and that's the reason why she okay, so, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you guys. I just want to get this out. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, so you'll be notified each time I come out with a video. It's been a long day, so I'm gonna go get some rest. Make sure that you guys tune in tomorrow, guys. We are going to discuss Chrissy Teigen, her statement she made, and about the crazy person that was trying to hijack a plane, child. So make sure you guys look forward to that. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow.